everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Charlotte, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And checking out Washington, pretty far behind right now.
I think for the Hornets, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. With the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
So that's a no Jared Green.
We've got Jared Allen. Ball is out there with MT. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the four-man spot. And for Washington, they've got Trey Jones.
We'll see how
and it's
Jaden
Alexander
Alexander goes in this one.
And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy
He's
about
really
getting out
got
on
a
the
bright
break.
I think about it, DA, for the coaches telling each of their teams
And the
tonight,
ways before
look,
the
as fast as
season.
we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Pass to Salon. And here's Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Ball outside. From the arc. On target from range.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Kerr. Pass to Alexander. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're getting their first look of the season in Washington in this one.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
That was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
MP shot is off. Washington has gone 1 or 2 from three-point land so far. Jones feels it out. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's MP.
Oh,
Sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number.
Alright, I'll just take it.
Lets the three fly.
Since he's not coming off the screen.
Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Robinson Earl. To the wing, right side. Here's Alexander. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Allen. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Salon. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Kerr. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself whiffing a bit on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
But you can say this about any team, but for MP's team, making free throws is always key.
And both free throws good for MP.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Jones. He has 6. And there's a pick. Tries a spin move. Here's Kerr. Scores off the spin.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's ball. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Alexander. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 3. Pass to MP. Now here's ball. 4-3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's Robinson Earl. Now Jones. Here's Kerr. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Hits a three-pointer.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You can see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Allen. Alexander pulls it in.
Not going to see that very often. Defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Fades away. It's good.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's ball. Following the score by Washington. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Ball's got 11 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Robinson Earl. And the three-pointer goes.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Miller. Here's Salone. MP outside. Plenty of space. And it's Charlotte with another.
What a fantastic job by MP to get it to the open man. That's winning basketball.
Wizards trail by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was a big factor. He contributed 20 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The Wizards making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Here's Jones. He has 6. Griffin outside. Here's Alexander. Allen defending. Alexander gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Charlotte leading by 5. Ball passes to MP. There's the triple. Allen doesn't drop. The Wizards have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Back to Griffin. Here's the pick. Great D that time from Miller. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when the coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. And it's Jones with the ball for Washington. 7-point differential. Over to the left wing. Takes the 3. It's MP with a rebound. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Got a hand on it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Jones. He's got 6. Pass to Kispert from behind the arc.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Now here's MP. Back to Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now here's Jones. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Kispert. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Takes a step back. Here's MP. And it's blocked. Now Charlotte keeps possession. Allen, right side. Back to MP. Pass to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Allen can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who could play at such a high level offensively.
And Griffin slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Tyson. Still no points. Over Kispert. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Corey Kispert. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement. That's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now here's Griffin. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And here's Griffin outside. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the inside. Here's Porter. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the paint. Shoots from the right block. And it's finished off inside by Jackson.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win. And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jackson's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Daniels for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Porter, the pass to Allen. MP outside. Got it off in time. And
exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Charlotte, MP is out there with the mellow ball. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. Back to Jackson. Pass to Kispert from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Ball. And another basket for Charlotte.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Kispert outside. Pass to Buchanan. Tries again. Porter pulls it in. Hornets leading by 18. Here's Salone. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Salone, he's got 7.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Down low. Here's Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Tyson. Pass to Salon. Back to Ball. Closed it out on 2 minutes played here in the second. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Kispert's shot is good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night for deep.
And it's Washington with the ball. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Jackson. Wizards trail by 15. Pass to Kispert. To the middle. Here's Buchanan. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. And so it's Charlotte continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring. When Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you had. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. All right, Court Cam Sam wants to know, who's the better actor between Shaq and Kenny?
Well, I think Shaq is the kind of actor that belongs on daytime television. But me, I'm built for the big screen.
Stop playing, Kenny. You know they call me Samuel L. Jackson for a reason.
Nobody calls you that.
You know they do, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to PA to call the second half.
And with the for Charlotte. 90 seconds into the second half now. Back to Robinson Earl. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They've got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and it's Alexander in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. He takes it in, pass to Kerr. Floats once, then he gets that one. Kerr's got his second basket.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Jones against Hall. All sorts of time. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Kerr, covered by MP. Count it. Kerr's got 4 points in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Miller outside. Back to Ball. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
MP shot is off.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Here's Kerr. 6 points for him. Stolen by MP. On the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 13.
When we say MP can do it all himself, that's what we're talking about.
Ball against Jones. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. And Jones good for 3. 9 points in the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Back to Ball. The 3 is up. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Wizards trail by 19. Outside Jones. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Miller. Ball with it. Here's Salon. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. That 3's off the mark. Charlotte leading by 19. MP scanning the floor. Shoots from 12. And it's good as he snugs it right through the neck. Ball's got 24.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
21. Pass to Kerr. Here's Alexander. Allen defending. And again, Washington, no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ball outside. MP outside. Fires the 3. And it's LaMelo Ball with a 3. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
They set a pick. Jones from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now here's Ball. 27 points for him. MP shot is off.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Robinson Earl. Now Jones. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top Ball. And it's Charlotte with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Jones. 12 points for him. Pass to Kerr. And he drops in a layup off the glass. Kerr's got 8.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Jones against Ball. Here's Salon. Knocks down the triple. He's got 14.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Alexander. Allen defending. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now here's Ball. That's 29 for him. MP outside. Porter from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Kispert outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Ball with a steal. To the inside. Porter. It's rebounded by Washington. Robinson Earl's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kerr. Give him 8. Pass to Griffin. Here's Kerr. Jackson with a screen on Ball. And he sinks it, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kerr's got 8 points here in the quarter. Ball passes to MP. Out to the right wing. Ball no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kerr. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 15 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Kerr. 10 points for him. Griffin outside. Jacks up a three. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. There's the call on the mellow ball. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Daniels is checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Buchanan. They set the pick. Three-pointer, Kispert. Counted from distance. Kispert's got his second bucket.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Here's Daniels. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. 16 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Kerr, pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. They get it back. Griffin. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Porter. Rebound by the Wizards. Buchanan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Griffin outside. Pass to Kispert. Over MP. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
His shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough and keep going to him. See if he can find it.
A difficult situation for Washington. Kerr, pass to Kispert. The foul called on MP. And that's his fifth foul.
That's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul. And one more. He'll be hitting the showers.
Okogie's checked in for Washington. Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. And here's Griffin outside. Wilkins with a rebound. The Hornets shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Outside for Porter. MP outside to the left wing. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. And the Wizards shooting around 45% since the break. Griffin outside. Pass to Jackson. It's deflected.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's MP. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin passes to Jackson. Here's Buchanan. And here's Griffin outside. Given that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Corey Kispert.
First team foul.
He's off on the first.
For the Hornets. Daniel. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. No luck on that one. LaMelo it done for the Charlotte Hornets, helping them space. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this.
Ends up going with a new group. Washington with the ball. Back to Robinson Earl. Here's Alexander. From 17. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. Fires in the triple. Kerr's got 11 points here in the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
On the court for the Hornets. They've got MP, and it's Tyson in at the 4. Pass to Wilkins. And a missed layup. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Kerr, covered by MP, and here's Jones. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And it's in there. MP's got 22.
Well, you combine the focus with the balance and MP not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
Jones, the pass to Alexander. Pass to Kerr. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Starks. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. MP left side. Here's Tyson. Here's Wilkins. And the 3 off target. Washington shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. To the right side. Ooh, poked away. On the wing, Jones. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. Washington again can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Kerr. Here's Alexander, covered by MP. Outside Jones. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's the 3. Here's Alexander. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And here's MP. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
NBA so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Here's Alexander. Allen defending. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up their confidence.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The Hornets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LaMelo Ball.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
outside Jones. Here's Kerr, covered by MP. And Kerr gets it to go.
And that's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Wilkins. Porter from outside. Not going to go that time. Pass to Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Starks, defended by Jones. MP right side. Here's Starks. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. They swipe it.
Looks like they'll cruise to the
Well, I fell out, but it doesn't matter. Because I mean, it was the last possession
And
of
so
the game.
Charlotte takes this
But
one by
won
a
by
big margin.
32.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled